Hey guys, my name is Atul and today I'll be giving you a brief description of what forensic chemistry is and also what forensic chemists do. Some other stuff I'll be talking about is brief description of the job, what the work environment is, what the salary can be, and many more. So sit back and stay tuned. First off, let's talk about what forensic chemists actually do. Forensic chemists analyze unknown chemicals found in a crime scene and identify the cause of the death based on the chemicals used. Since sugar, flour, salt all look the same, they tend to have different characteristics and different impacts on humans' body. Therefore, forensic chemists need to know what chemical was used. Forensic chemists often work in a crime laboratory with hazardous chemicals. Patience is needed since they may sit or stand for a long period of time performing repetitive tasks, in this case analyzing chemicals. Forensic chemists are not in a laboratory, they are in a crime scene to gather evidence and to collect chemicals. The salary of a forensic chemist ranges between $39,000 and $66,000 Canadian dollars. This is well above the average salary in Canada. Salary significantly depends on the crime rates. As more crime rates occur, forensic chemists will be called more. On the other side, low crime rates means that there won't be a lot of work, leading to a low salary. For example, forensic chemists in Mississauga may not earn as much as forensic chemists in Chicago, since both cities have different crime rates. First step to become a forensic chemist is to graduate from a trusted university with a bachelor's degree. This occupation requires courses in chemistry, biology, math, and finally English. You may ask, why English? Well, English is used when forensic chemists justify his evidence in front of many people, and most importantly, a judge. This means strong communication skills. Getting some training in communication skills will mean for that. Also, passing the criminal investigation test, and finally, training in note-taking. Some skills needed. Skills needed are strong oral communication, strong note-taking skills, ability to multitask, gathering evidence and being able to work with them, testifying in court, proper and safe use of laboratory equipment. How is chemistry used in forensic science? Well, forensic chemists are needed in a crime scene to identify unknown chemicals. A common scenario is when a victim of a serious car crash is injured. Forensic chemists will then be called upon to take a blood sample from the victim. This is to determine whether the person was driving drunk at the time of the accident. The blood sample will then be analyzed in the laboratory using expensive technology to identify any alcohol in the blood. A common technology used in a crime scene to identify unknown chemicals is drug testing. This tool makes the analyzing of chemicals easier and more efficient. Gas chromatography is another tool used by forensic chemists. This tool isolates drugs from other chemicals used in the crime scene. This can be helpful to forensic chemists since they can now directly identify what the chemical is with nothing else mixed in. Many may ask, how can this occupation affect the society? Well, as humans, knowing that consequences may follow, many may avoid doing that action based on the consequences. In this case, when criminals know that they will be proven guilty by forensic chemists and the high technological equipment, they may try to avoid or not even perform the crime to begin with. This can lead to a more stable, safe society because of low crime rates. They can also help create an equitable society. Since forensic chemists work with police departments, they can help maintain a just, fair community. Some economic impact can be that forensic chemists use very expensive equipment. This can cause the country to overspend on these tools and leave other major problems that are still going around in the country, leading to some money loss. If inexpensive tools are used, forensic chemists may be forced to work with cheaper equipment. This is where social impact kicks in, because it can impact the results, which can lead to injustice. For example, innocent people might be punished for something they didn't do, while guilty ones are set free. How can forensic chemistry affect the environment? Well, many forensic chemists use mercury thermometers. Mercury thermometers may be used in labs. They can cause many environmental impacts if the mercury is not disposed correctly after the use. Effects of mercury leakage include air and water pollution. This can cause the fish to be contaminated with mercury. If humans eat the contaminated fish, they may also be affected. The demand and the job opportunities of forensic chemistry. As we see in the world nowadays, crisis occurs almost every day. This means that the crime rates are increasing. This can lead to more demand for forensic chemists and doctors. Forensic chemistry goes up almost by 19% each year, just as the average percent of job rates in Canada. What can you become after you obtain your forensic science degree? With your forensic science degree, you can become a toxologist, an analytic chemist, or a biomedical scientist. The greatest benefit of becoming a forensic chemist. One major advantage is that every case is unique, meaning that every day you will encounter new problems and new activities. Moreover, your work will never get boring or repetitive. Other advantages include forensic chemistry is full of hands-on activity, salary is higher than the average salary, working closely with colleagues, and will ensure that you meet new people every day. Greatest disadvantage is, after you prove a criminal guilty, your job might not be done. This is because you will have to go to court and back up your evidence while speaking to the judge, which can take a lot of time and can be boring. Other disadvantages include every mistake is accountable for, because that mistake can prove a guilty person free or can punish an innocent soul. Finally, the amount of work cannot be estimated. Some days can have very high workload while others there's little to do. Thank you for listening. Again.